Okay, so we're going to do a little ed puzzle on this idea of how many solutions is the problem. So your first problem, 5x plus 2 plus 2x equals 7 times x plus 3. All right, what would be your first step to solve this? And then you should know first step would be 5x multiplied plus 10 equals 7x plus 21. Now, what would your next step be? You would notice here I have 7x plus 10 equals 7x plus 21. And again, I want you to stop here. And if you guys can get this concept quicker this week, it's just going to make the rest of the semester go smoother. Look at both sides of my equation. What do you notice about the variables? They're both the same. When they're both the same, you know when you go letters to the left, something's going to have to. This gets eliminated, it goes away. We always did that, right? We always just moved it to the left and it got canceled out. But over here, when we do it, it becomes 0x. And in the book, they don't write 0x. They would just cancel it out completely. But for you, and the way I've taught this for years, is I'm going to leave it this way. 0x plus 10 equals 21. Okay? And then your last step would be you subtract 10 both sides. And this would be what, 11, 21 minus 10. So I'm going to move it on this side. You would have 0x equals 11. And I would always ask the kids, well, what times 0? What times 0? When you multiply this together, what times 0 is going to equal 11? Well, Mr. Marusik, nothing times 0 is going to equal anything but 0. When you multiply something by 0, it's going to be 0. And if this isn't 0, which is not, it's 11, then your answer becomes no solution. Anything that's 0 times a number equals 11, that becomes no solution. All right, let's go ahead and do another one. Three times 2x plus 4 plus 2x equals 8 times x plus 2 minus 4. All right, so now you have it may look like a complicating equation. You know your first step is obviously to handle parentheses. We've been doing this. I get 6x plus 12 plus 2x equals 8x plus 16 minus 4. And now from here. Well, I'm going to combine like terms. I see these terms are alike on this side. And I'm going to get 8x plus 12 equals, and then I notice these terms over here. Wait a minute, 16 and negative 4, 16 minus 4. So 8x is still there. 16 minus 4 is 12. All right, let's take a second. What do you notice about this side and this side? And then I actually screwed up. Hold on, it's not negative 12, is it? Take your time and look at it again. It's actually 16 minus 4 is positive 12. So let me go back to my method again. I see this side and this side. What do you notice that they both are? They're both the same. And do you guys know what the infinity sign looks like? It looks like that. And I'm going to put this poster on the wall at some point. I know I say I'm going to put posters up and they never end up there, but I'm going to put this poster up for sure. And if you notice that both sides are the same, that's an infinite solution. But let's go ahead and just try to solve it out. I'm going to subtract 8x over here. When I move it over, that cancels out and I have 0x. And then I'm going to move 12 over this way. I'm saving space here. I would have had it drop down. Then I have 0x equals 0. If I was doing 0x equals 0, 0x equals 0, what times 0 equals 0? And that's an easy one. What times 0 equals 0? Everything. What if I said x equals 2? If I said x equals 2, does that work? What's 2 times 0? 0, right? What if I said x equals 5? What's 5 times 0? 0. So any answer would work. And I need you guys to get that in your head too. If you can get that in your head, for some reason, the state of California makes this standard so important. So when you see 0x equals 0, and when you see both sides of the equation that are the same exact thing on both sides, then the answer is called infinite solutions, which means every solution, every answer in the world could equal x. You could give me a number, any number in the world for x. If you said negative 1 million, what's negative 1 million times 0? It's going to be 0. Right? So your answer would be infinite solutions, or they also call it infinitely many solutions. All right, and now let's give you one more. I worked that out. Pretty long there, but it's okay. We can handle it. Now, if we're going to deal with this, we know we're going to deal with our parentheses. We've been doing this a bunch. And then I'm going to put plus 2x here. And then what? 12x. That's a 12. Plus what? 24. 6 times 4 minus x. All right. From here, I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms. I get 12x plus x plus 20 equals, hold up here. This is where I tried to mess with you. 12x and negative 1x is 11x. 12 minus 1 plus 24. Now, if I look at both sides, if both sides have the same variable, then you know it's not going to be that infinite solution or no solutions. You're going to get an answer here that's going to come out nice and neat and perfect. 1x, and then I'm going to subtract 20 to this side. I'm going to get 4. 1x equals 4 is your answer. X equals 4. How many solutions does this answer have? If I was to ask you how many solutions this has one solution. One solution. And what is your one solution? It is that x equals 4. 4 is your one solution. There's either infinite solutions when both sides equal the same thing, or you get no solution when you have like a 0x equals like 2 or a number. Instead of 0, if you had 0x equals 0, that's your infinite. And then 0x equals 2, that's no solution. All right, guys, do the best you can. I want you to do the rally coach now with your partner, and I want you to really work together to try to get that answer. And I'm going to have the sub collect the rally coach, and then you can start working on your homework. Good job, guys.